Good morning, dear children. Welcome to 8th Standard Social Science class. I hope you all are fine and safe by God's grace. Today we start with Civics, Unit 5, Road Safety Rules and Regulations. If we know the rules, there is no pain. If we don't know the rules, we should know the pain. Let us start with the learning objectives. To understand the importance of road safety, to analyze the causes for the road accidents, to recognize the safety measures to be followed while driving, to develop skills to identify and respond to traffic hazards, can move confidently and safely on roads. Children, what is road safety and why it is important? The roads are one of the most important inventions of man. Roads minimizes the distance, but on the other hand, road accidents injures lakhs of people and results in loss of lives. Road safety is primarily meant about to protect security of all those who travel on roads. Children, the problem does not lie with roads. It is our carelessness that results in such misfortune. Our traffic is a heterogeneous mix of slow moving as well as high speed vehicles, which is the cause of for the problem. Children, these are the direct consequences of accidents. They are fatality, death, injury, property damage. Now we will see about reasons for the road accidents. First one is overspeeding. Most of the fatal accidents occur due to overspeeding. Increase in speed multiples the risk of accident and severity of injury during an accident. Second one is drunken driving. Consumption of alcohol reduces concentration. It hampers vision due to dizziness, and driving under the influence of alcohol causes accidents. Third one is distraction of drivers. Distraction could be outside or inside the vehicles. The major distraction nowadays is talking on mobile phones while driving. Some other distractions are inattentive or lost in thought, adjusting mirrors while driving, animals on roads, etc. Next one is red light jumping. The main motive behind red light jumping is saving time. Studies have shown that traffic signals followed properly by all the drivers saves time and commuters reach destination safely and on time. Next one is avoiding safety gears. Use of seat belt in four-wheelers and helmets for two-wheelers have been brought under law. These two things reduce the severity of injury during accidents. Children, next we will see other different factors. First is because of drivers. Overspeeding, rash driving, violation of rules, failure to understand signs, consumption of alcohol. Second one is pedestrian. Because of carelessness, illiteracy, crossing at wrong places, moving on roads and jaywalkers. Third one is passengers. Projecting their body outside the vehicles by talking to drivers, traveling on footboards, catching a running bus, etc. Next is vehicles. Failure of brakes or steering, tire burst, insufficient headlights, overloading, etc. Next one is road condition. Damaged roads, potholes, eroded road, illegal speed breakers, etc. Last one is weather condition. Due to fog, snow, heavy rainfall, wind, storms and hailstorms. Now we will see safety measures. Always keep to the left. Slow down on bends and turn. Use helmet before mounting the bikes. Never exceed the speed limits. Maintain the right distance. Park the vehicles only along the designated parking zones, not on the sides of highways. Follow the road signs. Never ever drive when drunk. Never use cell phone while driving. Avoid listening to too loud music. Always wear seat belts. Cross only at zebra crossing. Take a sidewalk and avoid walking on the roads. Children, do you know the 108 emergency service? It is a free emergency service providing integrated medical, police and fire service. If you find any victims on road, don't panic. Call 108 for help and 103 for traffic accidents. Children, next we will discuss about broken white line. Broken white line are basic marking on roads. You may change lanes and are allowed to overtake a vehicles or take U-turn if it is safe to do so. Next is solid white line. This implies that you are not allowed to overtake and to stay within the lane. Next one is single solid yellow lane, used in areas where visibility is low. It implies that you can overtake and should drive on your side. Next is double solid yellow line, used on dangerous roads or for two-way traffic. It strictly prohibits anybody from crossing over into the lane. You can overtake inside your own lane. Next one is stop line. This is marked before the pedestrian crossing and sets the deadline where cars should stop before traffic signal. Next, one solid and broken lines. If you are driving on the side with the broken line, you are allowed to overtake, and if you are driving on the side of the solid line, you are not. Children, now we will see traffic signs. Traffic signs are there to regulate traffic, warn about hazards, and to guide the road users. There are three types of traffic signs. The first category of traffic sign is mandatory sign. Mandatory sign give order and need to be followed strictly. They are generally in circular shape. Next one is cautionary signs. The main function of cautionary signs is to warn the driver to take necessary action to manage the situation. They are generally in triangular shape. Next is informatory signs. These signs provide information regarding directions, destination, etc. They are generally in rectangular shape. Now we will see traffic signals. Traffic light is a signaling device that is positioned at a road intersection, pedestrian crossing to indicate when it is safe to drive, ride or walk using a universal color code. Red. This signal indicates to stop behind the stop line. Amber. This signal indicates stop, do not pass through or start until green shows. Green. This signal indicates you may go if the way is clear. Steady green arrow signal. This indicates to proceed with caution in the direction the arrow points. Flashing red signal. It means to come to complete stop, proceed only when the way is clear. Flashing yellow signal. It indicates to slow down and proceed with caution. Next one is lights at night. At night, when traffic has dwindled, the traffic police might switch off the signals in many intersections, which means proceed with caution but no need to stop. Children, now we will see traffic rules in India. The Motor Vehicle Act 1988 passed by the Parliament, which came into force in 1989, is applicable to the whole of India. On one-way road, the driver should allow the overtaking vehicle through the right. Never park the vehicle in reverse on a one-way street. On a two-way road, the driver must drive on the left side of the road. Driver should not use the horn in prohibited areas like hospital zones, school zones, etc. It is a responsibility to give way to emergency vehicles such as ambulance, fire engine, etc. When the driver is slowing down his vehicle, he has to raise the right arm and swing it up and down gently. Parking vehicles in front of rescue vehicles is punishable by law, and the individual doing so has to pay fine. Now let us see the different color number plates. Red color plate is used in the vehicle for the President of India and the Governor of State. Blue number plate is given to the vehicle that is used by foreign delegates, ambassadors. White number plate, it means that the car belongs to a common citizen. Yellow number plate is for commercial vehicle. Children, these are the essential documents a driver should possess while driving the vehicle. Driving license, registration certificate of the vehicle, taxation certificate, insurance certificate, fitness certificate and permit. Do you know, children, 304A of the Indian Penal Code? The police will file a criminal case under this section which deals with offences relating to death due to rashness and negligence of the driver. Now we will see steps taken by the government to prevent road accidents. First is a multiple pronged strategy has been adopted to provide better and safer road engineering, training of drivers and creating public awareness. Second is improving vehicular safety standards. Trucks are prohibited from carrying protruding rods. Anti-locking brake system has been made mandatory on heavy vehicles. Next is pilot projects for cashless treatment of road accident victims. This project has already done in the stretch of NH8 and NH33. Next is quick response ambulance are parked in every 50 kilometers on the national highways by the National Highway Authority of India. Next is speed governors. This device has a series of sensors that can detect how fast a vehicle is going. Next is variable message signs. These are the LED boards which can display important information that needs to be communicated to commuters. Now let us know about Brasilia Declaration on Road Safety. It is the second global high-level conference on road safety co-sponsored by the WHO. India signed Brasilia Declaration in 2015 to improve road safety and ways to reduce the traffic deaths by the end of this decade. Children, do you know Road Safety Week? Road Safety Week is a national event aimed at raising public awareness about traffic rules. National Road Safety Week in India is organized by the National Safety Council of India. National Safety Week is observed in the month of January every year. Next is Decade of Action for Road Safety 2011 to 2020, officially proclaimed by UN General Assembly, seeks to save millions of lives by improving the safety roads and vehicles, enhancing the behavior of road users and improving emergency services. Do you know, children, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies suggested 10 points which should be followed to strengthen the awareness on road safety system. Dear children, I conclude this lesson by saying that road traffic accidents are predictable and therefore preventable. So everyone should strictly follow the road safety rules and signs. So children, wherever you go, start early, drive slowly, reach safely. Thank you. Have a nice day.